Education, Government of Madhya Pradesh. We have developed an online e-admission portal, which is very helpful for student and all technical institution of state. Before, when we do the admissions in our state, that process was manual, and manual process was very tough, as we have more than 500, 600 technical college, and every college is running more than 2-3 courses. Sometimes it running almost 10 to 12 courses in single institution. So we have many challenges before this project, like admission were done through different centralized location. So people have to move here and there, and a lot of money and time is wasted on moving from their location. From sometimes from very remote location, they have to move. Then candidate and their parents have to visit these centralized location from different place of state and country. Also, in our manual counseling, participant came from all over the country, and that was the reason it forced us to develop a system which should be very simple and transparent, and everyone can participate on admission for technical institutions. Sometimes missing of counseling schedule will be the problem due to any reason, cost, loss of their merit. We have before online admission, we published our schedule in newspapers, and it is not possible for every student and stakeholders to view, and sometimes they miss and lost the opportunity to take admission in very good colleges. Candidates have to decide their choices within few minutes. At manual counseling, that was this was the very bad thing, that candidate has come in front of us and he have to decide within few minutes that he has to take this branch or that branch, and that was the big problem. Institution have to come to central office to submit their documents like extension of approval, affiliations, fee details, to participate in counseling. We only allow, state government is only allow any institution if it have permission from AICT, AFRC, and different central institution responsible for technical approval, which is subjected to many protocols. So if one institution have all these permission, he have to come from their place to our central location, submit and check. We check document manually, and then we will allow him to join in the counseling process. So institution have a big problem to come in the central location, submit documents from different agency. So these are the basic challenges before online admission have been done by state government. The uniqueness of the project I will discuss. Now we are doing counseling for more than 18 courses, which is being arranged simultaneously for diploma, undergraduation, post-graduation, and integrated courses as well. System eliminated the movement of parent, candidate, and executive of institution. Actually, these are our basic stakeholder, parents, candidate, and executive of institution. So with this project, we have already eliminated the all-around movement of these stakeholders. So it saved time and money of all the stakeholders. The system is fully transparent system. You can visit and view the system from anywhere, from any location as well. Also, we have implemented some new concept of admission, like if an student is passing from CBSE MP board, it having caste certificate, as you know that state government has to follow many reservations rule as per the SC, ST, OBC, and many more reservations are there. So we have to follow each and every single reservation for a student. So we take this data from our different departments from state government. Also, we have imported data from CBSE. So we can get direct result from CBSE and MP board, and that data is imported, and that help us to verify whether the student is eligible for single course or not. So we have already imported these data while talking and making MOU from these institution as well. Already in this process, documents submitted by more than 500 institutions, and we have given permission for participation in the counseling and approved online by the department. From the department side, we already have done and given permission to 500 institutions that they can run their courses when they submit online documents, and we consider them and we verify their documents, and then we give permission to those institutions. So this process is scheduled, and we have already given more than 500 institutions for participation in our counseling. Then this is the soul of online counseling and participation of institution. We have implemented a web-based counseling and participation of institution. Also, we are providing the services available through Android app, auto e-verification of result, auto e-verification. No human interaction is involved. Once we get the data from CBSE and different agency, only we have imported that data, we have collected that data, imported that data, analyzed that data, and then we are doing the e-verification as well. Like I said, auto e-verification of result of CBSE, MP board, as well as caste, income and domicile certificate, verification through web services. We have fully developed around 17 help centers across the state for counseling and support if anyone wants. Also, if we are very concerned that our stakeholders get the correct information in correct time and correct movement, and nobody will miss any information. So we have given information alerts through SMS as well as email. Already we have profile management, and on that profile, we send the SMS and email as well. This model belongs to G2G and G2C interactive e-governance model. G2G stands for government to government, and G2C government to client, which is our student institution as well. For participation payments, we use internet banking, debit card, credit card, and cash payment through MP online kiosk as well. Only one-time registration for the course is only needed. This is the most important features of our online system, e-admission system. Suppose one student, if we talk about BTech, if one student is want to take admission in BTech, we are running more than 3 rounds for BTech. And if one student want to attend all 3 rounds, if he is not satisfied by first round, second round, third round, then he can only do one registration. He has to pay only one time the very limited cost, and he can appear on all rounds by single registration. Also, for his allotment, what he get, where institution he have to read, candidate can see their tentative allotment status daily before final allotment. We also providing tentative allotment as well as final allotment as well. Any number of choices can be filled by the candidate and final submission through OTP. We do single authentication using OTP, and candidate can fill all institutions' choice having available the course of candidate choice. Previous year merit cut-off is available for assessment before choice filling. One candidate can already judge himself by knowing the previous year merit cutoff. So he can get an idea that which college I can get to take admission. So this is very helpful as far as the candidature is concerned. This is the course list which is available for counseling and participation for institution. In post graduation, we are running Master of Business Administration, MCA, MTech, M Pharma, Integrated MBA, Integrated MCA, Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Architecture, Pharmacy, Bachelor in Hotel Management, Catering Technology, PPT Diploma Engineering, non-PPT Diploma, Diploma Pharmacy, and many more schemes like Eklavya Ambedkar scheme. Also, we are running the lateral entry courses like Bachelor of Engineering, lateral entry, Bachelor of Pharmacy, lateral Master of Computer Application, lateral ITI2 Diploma. This is...
Sorry to interrupt you, sir. Could you please conclude your presentation in next 2 minutes?
Okay. So this is our statics. We have given more than 1 lakh student admission per year, and this ratio is you can see is increasing every year, and we have more than 70 lakhs seats. 17,000 seats. Benefits of the solution is this is online system, makes the admission system efficient, effective, and transparent system. It saves times, money of the stakeholders. Reach project increased and candidates from other states, even NRI candidates are also able to participate for admission, and we are serving many NRI candidates as well in present scenario. Pre-deployment scenario used to take around 4 to 5 months, and we are now completing this process in 60 days only. This is replicability. Online admission initially started with admission in MBA and NCA program. Now it is being used in more than 18 programs from the Department of State Government. Now this concept is also being used in higher education. They have imported this concept, higher education, ITI, medical education, and many more states are taking the data of this project. Project for participation of institution was started in 1920, and now it is fully implemented in this session. This is our short scenario. Student have to do registration, document verification, choice filling. Then this is the whole process of admission in single glance. This is the roadmap of our approval for institution. If institution have these letters, we examine these letter, we do inspection, and then we give permission to the institution that whether it is eligible for running that course or not. This is our future implementation. We are working on issue of no objection certificate that is many types, which is required for AICT and many more agency from the side of state government. So we are running this module also for in future. So we will give NOC as well in online mode. We are also integrating this concept with University of the State. Also disbursing scholarship, reservation data. We are integrating the software with different department as well. We have already integrate with some more department, and we are working on admission and fee regulatory committee, fixing fee. So we are running this module as well for in future. We have planned this for future. So thank you. This is from my side. If any query, please.
Good. Going through your presentation, I find that most of the features you are having in this portal are similar to what AICT used to do it for last 15 years. I mean, that's my experience. AICT, they also had a centralized seat counseling and seat allotment where you can submit your requirement and your choices online, and you get the results done after 24 hours or whatever.
AICT is giving approval for institution to run the courses, and once the technical institution get permission from AICT, we examine that and we give permission from the side of the state government. In Madhya Pradesh, they can run their courses after our permission from state.
That is one part, but I'm talking about the counseling of the students. A student who has passed from CBSE can apply for a particular course in a particular college, or maybe many courses in many colleges, and they submit it, no bar on the number of choices and all that. Exactly what you have said has been available with the AICT. at least my personal experience is about 15 to 20 years, minimum 15 years they have been doing it. Only one thing I found different here is that auto e-verification of your certificates.
Yeah.
That the certificate from the caste certificate and CBSE certificate, that is the only difference I found, and that's a good initiative. Now, my question is, DigiLocker has got integration with the CBSE for the certificates. Are you doing auto e-verification using DigiLocker, or are you doing it independently by, as you said, web services?
DigiLocker.
How do you do that?
We are doing with DigiLocker as well, and we are importing data from CBSE and different agency as well. So we are doing with the both manner and doing lot of e-verification in this way.
What are the services you are taking from DigiLocker?
We are servicing web from web services and web server. We are accessing from the web server.
From the DigiLocker, which are the authentication and verification you are doing?
Actually, that is from Aadhaar verification.
Aadhaar verification, you don't need to do it through DigiLocker. You can do it through Aadhaar itself, because Aadhaar has got that facility already.
Pardon, ma'am?
For Aadhaar verification, you can do it directly through the Aadhaar server. Why do you need to go to DigiLocker for that? Because DigiLocker has to do it from Aadhaar, so you can directly do it from Aadhaar. But there are certain certificates you can do through DigiLocker. Which are the ones?
DigiLocker is only using for mark sheets verification, marks verification.
So that's what I'm saying. The marks verification, Aadhaar you don't need to do through DigiLocker, because you can do it directly from your IDI. So the marks verification, which are the marks?
Marks verification.
Which are the marks you are verifying?
Only CBSE marks.
Only
CBSE marks, madam, only.
What about MP board? You are not integrated.
MP board, they provide by BIP services.
No, what I'm saying is, MP board you are not integrated with DigiLocker.
They are not provided. This data is not available on DigiLocker. MP board data is not available on DigiLocker. They have provided.
MP government hasn't done it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I didn't find much in innovative aspect in this. It's a good project.
Yes.
It benefits people. But what is the innovative aspect of it?
Madam, we are doing counseling for more than 700 institutions, and CBSE and this CSAB, jo Central Counseling Board, is doing counseling only for government institutions. So we are doing counseling
That's
for
only numbers.
That is only scalable part of it.
That's right. That's only numbers.
Yes.
So what I'm talking about the processes. I'm talking about the processes.
Okay.
What are the innovative processes you have done? Because or whether you have 500 colleges or 5,000 doesn't make much of a difference, because you just have to improve the server capacity. The processes are more important. How long it takes for you, what other facilities you are giving for the person to withdraw, to add, all those things. So have you done any other thing? How your system is different from AICTE? Basically, that's what I'm asking.
Madam, we are taking the private institution as well from different remote location, and we have implemented many data importation like a CBSE and from different university. If some student is coming from B, so we take that data from their university and that implemented in admission and counseling process, so he can get the better opportunity in simple way. And AICTE.
Sorry, I didn't get it. You are taking the data from university. So do you take data from all universities in the country, or do you take it when a student applies? Because there are many universities there.
Like technical government universities.
Technical university in Madhya Pradesh and other university in Madhya Pradesh. and both data from Uttar Pradesh, Jharkhand, Bihar, we receive from that other states also.
So depending on the applications you are getting, you are taking the data.
Yes. And implementing all data in our software so a student can get better facility comparative to AICT and other institutions.
Better facility in the sense?
The process is very simple for a student.
Better facility means what?
If they are not getting their mark sheet and certificate in due time, we already doing verification from their university and from other direct agency. And same time for institution, if one institution have to take data permission from AICT, AFRC, TCI, but what we are doing, we are taking direct data from that agency, and now institution does not have to worry for if they don't get those data in particular time. So we implemented that data in our real-time servers. So that is more than innovative in our project.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
I just have one question.
Sir.
Does it provide end-to-end solution right from the application up to the level of admission? That
Yes,
student has not to go anywhere. He can apply and then even get admitted by paying the fees, etc. Everything.
Yes,
or
sir.
does it only provide the counseling part?
No, sir. We are doing whole admission part. From student will start from their registration and he will admitted in the institution end to end.
Okay. End-to-end solution.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
And no human interaction is required in this.
Okay.
At any stage.
Okay. Thank you.